Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together and let me introduce you to the MC of the day, Ms Amelia.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amelia, and I would like to once again say welcome to the Maha Karuna Buddhist Society 15th Appreciation Lunch and the 15-year anniversary. And I would like to say very good morning to Chief and Professor and everyone here today. So as you can see now, we are actually going to perform a very special program. It's an inauguration, and we're going to be starting very shortly. Thank you. A birth of a virtuous child, of life who's destined to be full of loving kindness and compassion to the world in all his thought, speech and action, happened to be born to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Mudiyah Salage in the village of Buttawata, Kandy, Sri Lanka on the 28th October 1953. No one knew that one day he would be a person with a big heart, filled with the noblest qualities of humanity. In 1965, while being grown up amidst of the love and affection of parents and siblings, he entered monastic life as a novice Buddhist monk at the age of 12 under the mentorship of Venerable Saranankara Maha Thero. And it was a suited station that nurtured his life to have an altruistic spiritual journey to heal their heart of fellow humans out of compassion. Then he underwent monastic education for the next 11 years until he was fully ordained bhikkhu, receiving the higher ordination at the age of 22 in 1976 at Malwata chapter in Kandy. He obtained diploma in Buddhist philosophy from the Biography Buddhist Institution, which is the most renowned institution for the Buddhist and Oriental studies in Sri Lanka. Then, following 8 years in his life were dedicated for the benefit of people of the country where he was born. As a great son of the Buddha and a real propagator of his master's noble discovery, at the age of 30, he decided to follow a new direction of his spiritual journey, leaving his motherland and stepping into his destined home, Malaysia, in 1984. Upon his arrival at the Sri Lanka Buddhist Temple in Sentul, he was invited by Sri Jayanti Association to take over the resident monk post. The decision took by him to residing in Sentul Temple not only changed his life, but also changed the life of thousands of people who arrived at the Sri Lanka Buddhist Temple seeking for inner peace, serenity, and solace in Buddha Dharma. From the very beginning, he had a positive outlook about his role in serving the people in Malaysia, both spiritually and charitably. His greatest ambition was to see that the old and ruined Sri Lanka Buddhist temple to be replaced with total reconstruction. With his compassion, confidence, determination, boundless energy, committed spirit, and with humbleness, friendliness, he inspired the members and devotees and generous donors to build a new, magnificent temple. And of result, in the year 1996, there appeared an attractive Buddhist temple constructed based on the art of Sri Lankan traditional architecture. Thereupon, to serve the needy in Malaysia, he started the free clinic, free tuition classes, and the Metta Home through the Sri Jayanti Welfare Organization, which was an organization he formed in 1991. To ensure that his spiritual and welfare program could benefit a larger section of the Malaysian community, he initiated the Maha Karuna Buddhist Society in the year 2001. Since the day of its establishment, Maha Karuna Buddhist Society had been playing a leading role in helping people in Malaysia and overseas, covering almost all the aspects of the charity service under the patronage of our master, the hero of this event. In 2003, he established the Maha Karuna Compassionate Home, a senior citizen home. The Maha Karuna's Buddhist Center was opened in 2004 to serve the community in Subantu and its vicinity. On the 5th of May 2006, he formed the Yayasan Maha Karuna to serve the needy in Malaysia, irrespective of ethnic or religious identity. The charitable activities of Yayasan Maha Karuna are the Educate Annual Program, established in 2001, Maha Karuna Mobile Free Clinic, it's a medical outreach to the needy in rural areas, aids to senior citizens and people with disabilities, medical aid to needy patients, and financial aids to the needy. though the Sri Jayanti Association, Maha Karuna Buddhist Society, and the Sri Jayanti Welfare Organization, he has also contributed to the victims of natural disasters, tsunamis, and earthquakes in Sri Lanka, China, Indonesia, and Pakistan. He also had international welfare organized in Sri Lanka, China, India, Myanmar, Cambodia, Haiti, and also Laos. Furthermore, he has also supported to build schools, hospitals, temples, community halls, houses, water project, and so on in so many countries, such as again Sri Lanka, Nepal, India, Cambodia, and the Philippines. Another outstanding service initiated by Maha Karuna Buddhist Society is the Monks Education Fund. In 2013 September, we support the monks and the nuns to pursue their academic qualification in local and international colleges and universities. Hence, considering of his selfless devotion to the development of the Buddha Sasana and his immense contribution to the world by forming many social and welfare organizations to the mankind. The Supreme Council of the Mahasangha of Malwata Chapter, Kandy, Sri Lanka, honored him in 2007 by conferring the title Sangha Kirti Sri upon him. Also, he was appointed as the Chief High Priest Judiciary of Malaysia. If it is, of course, no need to say that someone would have to write hundreds of volumes about his great sense of compassion and great commitments and committed services that he has been doing throughout his 50-year-old over his monkhood. We firmly believe that he's an inspirational icon and a role model of the Sangha members, Buddhist community, and Dharma friends in Malaysia to be kind, generous, compassionate towards the fellow mankind regardless of their social, cultural, religious, and ethnic diversities. On this auspicious occasion today, we would humbly like to invite our spiritual advisor, our mentor, our guru, His Eminent Sangha Kirti Sri Bhotawate Saranankara Nayaka Maha Thero, with our heartfelt sincere gratitude to be upon the stage to accept our humble and dutiful veneration. Bante, with the blessings of Triple Gem, may you be blessed with good health, long life, peace, and happiness. May there be physical and mental strength with you to spread loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity to the mankind, and also to bring brightness and hope to many, many more people in our society. Dear Dharma friends, with the inspirational guidance of our spiritual advisor and with the generous and utmost support of all our noble friends here today, let us continue our great services, pacing together along the path of the Buddha. And as I've been saying, he is Ven.B.Sri Saranankara Nayaka Maha Thero, Chief Adhikarana Sangha Nayaka of Malaysia. He is also the Chief Judiciary Monk of Malaysia and spiritual advisor to Maha Karuna Buddhist Society.